Bring it up. Okay.
There we go.
Hola. Hey, everybody. All right, Coach Jaden here. We got Coach Rei working out with you today. Okay. We're going to have a nice blend of both strength and some cardio work. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's take a nice big deep breath in, arms all the way up. And go ahead slowly. Exhale down. One more time. Big deep breath in. Good. And go ahead and slowly exhale down. All right. Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get ourselves warmed up. Let's pop down into that hip stretch here. So bring the right foot forward into the outside of the right hand. Almost forgot what this was called. Big hill climbers. Yep. Right foot forward, and just go ahead and hold that here. And here we go. So you can kind of just, rock side to side, see what feels good to you. And then after the first 30 seconds, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and shoot those hips forward to back. So we're going to get the hip stretch and then also the hamstring stretch in there as well too. But we're just holding this position for now, just to start. Okay. But thank you all for tuning in for today's workout. You are going to need some weights for today. All right, so go ahead and make sure you have that on hand for yourself. And then from there, go ahead, sit those hips back and then straighten out that right leg. Hold each one for about 3 to 5 seconds. You bring yourself right back into that forward big hill climber stretch. Very good. Yeah, just go forward to back here, forward to back. Very good. All right. Other than that, in some bigger news, couple of things going on. The Egan's Fitness 15-year anniversary is coming up on November 1st, which we're super excited about. Go ahead, switch over to the opposite side. So the same thing. Let's just hold that low lunge. Yep, kind of rock those hips side to side. So thank you to you guys for making it possible, for allowing us to get to 15 years, which is totally incredible. And, hopefully for those of you guys watching, you guys can also hopefully be a part of the 15-year celebration, which we're going to have right here in this gym, not specifically in this space, but in the upstairs and other space that we have. We're going to be throwing a huge, huge party on November 1st to celebrate the accomplishment. And for all members, you guys are all welcome to swing by and enjoy the time that we have here. All right, go ahead and rock forward to back here for me. Yep, forward to back, straightening out those hamstrings. Good, and then kind of sit forward into that low lunge. All right, and in other news, I think as of, is it today? Did I see a post yesterday? There's 100 days left in this year.
What?
Something like that, yeah. Or the math pans out to 100 days as of either yesterday or today. And if it was as of yesterday, then there's 99 days left for the rest of this year. All right, go ahead and let's get into our 90-90 stretch. So hands behind the back here. Drop that inside knee down towards the side. Yeah, and just go from side to side. And here we go, 90-90. But yeah, essentially either 199, but you got that many days to lock in and finish this year off strong. So, of course, how are you going to make the most of these last 100 days of this year? Of course, we want to make sure that we end this year off with a bang, but also start next year with an even greater bang as well, too. So write down some goals that you have, right? Make sure that you can get to them, get to every single one of them. And make sure that whatever you're doing, you can accomplish it. All right, so let's turn over to one side, lean that body over, get a good glute stretch here. Drop those knees. Yeah, reach the body right over the knees here. Rei, what do you want to accomplish in 100 days?
I'm gonna wash my car.
Washing your car. Yeah, not
yet.
fitness related. That's just personal to Rei. And she needs to wash her car within the next 100 days. I sure hope that happens. Good. Keep switching from side to side. Hold each of that glute stretch for about 3 to 5 seconds.
Small wins.
Well, actually, speaking of, big win for Rei. Rei is starting a small women's group, both self-defense and jiu-jitsu seminar that she's going to be running over the next 7 weeks that we've got a bunch of signups for. So congratulations, Coach Rei, there for spearheading that. Go ahead, pop yourself up. We're going to go into our Cossack squat next. And here we go. Bring it up to the top. Let's shift those hips from side to side. Yeah, there you go. That's one of the accomplishments for the next 100 days that Rei is going to be working on. Yeah. And that self-defense / intro jiu-jitsu seminar starts this coming Sunday. They'll have their orientation day, and then the following Sundays after that, all the ladies will be coming in here to better themselves, really, as a whole. Okay? I'm super excited to see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can keep that going. Very empowering as well too. So hey, look, by the time you watch this video, from now until Sunday, a couple more days, if you know of anyone who's interested, let us know. Send them our way if they're interested in joining Coach Rei for that seminar. All right, let's go ahead and walk those feet a little bit closer. Let's go into some squats here. So let's start to move around a little bit quicker here. Let's go ahead, drive those knees out, open up those hips, and we're just going to sit up and down into some body weight squats, getting those legs firing here. We'll go for about 30 seconds on those body weight squats. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that into some plank walkout. So now we can introduce some of the upper body work next. Okay, yeah, so just kind of set yourself up, give yourself some space, be ready for that plank walkout. All right, and in 3, 2, 1, take your hands, walk it out into that plank. You can hold it for about a couple seconds, and walk yourself back up to the top into that nice tall stand, and repeat. Okay, and here we go, plank walkouts. Anything else, Rei, fitness related that you want to achieve within the next 100 days?
Fitness related.
Yes, fitness related, not car related.
I need to be more consistent with my strength training upstairs.
Oh, yeah. You and Trish, actually. You and Trish. I got to see you guys up there pumping some iron.
Yeah.
All right, good. Stand up nice and tall up to the top. Let's go ahead and grab our jump rope here.
Oh.
Yeah. We're going to start to move a little bit faster now. Let's go jump rope in place. We're going to go for a minute here, and here we go. Training.
Training.
We don't have any more competitions coming up, though.
I do.
Oh, you do?
November.
Oh, November?
Thanksgiving.
Thanks. Like on the day of?
A couple days after.
Ooh,
Japan.
that's rough. That means you can't have any Thanksgiving food.
Well, we're going to be in Japan.
Oh, true. But then you got to make weight, though, right?
I'm under.
Oh, you're under? Oh, okay. Oh, very good. Very good, Coach Rei. All right. Let's go ahead and switch that into some very light butt kickers. And here we go. So heels to the hips here. Yep. We're kind of transitioning from those dynamic stretches into some more dynamic movement here. Very good. We're just going to hit these for about 20 seconds, kind of swapped in and out. All right, very light, high knees running in place. And here we go. We're going to do one more exercise. We're going to do jumping jacks after this. Then we're going to pop right into our first set of exercises. So we're going to go strength work plus cardio work for each set. All right. We're going to run the cardio in bursts for about 20 seconds. All right, go ahead, transition to the jumping jacks, last one, and go. Hands up above the head, hop those feet in and out. Very nice. And go ahead, start to loosen up those shoulders as well, too. Give me 10 more seconds here. You guys can grab a sip of water after this. That would have made that would have made 8 minutes worth as of right now. And rest. 8 minutes worth of moving straight. Very good. You should be warmed up and ready to go. So let's go ahead and talk about what we got going on today. So to start, make sure that you have your dumbbells on hand. We're going to run 45 seconds of our strength work. Okay. Now, some of these exercises will require both you doing your right side followed by your left side, and then we're going to finish off that set with a 20-second cardio burst. All right. To start, number one, we're going to go wood chops. All right. So half kneeling wood chops. Coach Rei is going to come down towards the floor, and she's going to put both hands onto that dumbbell. Okay. With the right leg forward, she's going to turn the shoulders and put the dumbbell over her right leg and then throw that dumbbell over the left side of her shoulder. So she's getting a good amount of core work and some rotation. We're going to do that for both sides. And then your cardio burst at the very end, okay? We're going to go into some prisoner jacks. We're going to sit nice and low, hop those feet out and in, just like a jumping jack would, or you can go ahead and step it out as well, too. It's just 20 seconds, and I'm sure you guys can all last that long for some prisoner jacks, all right? We're opening up big, okay? And that might be telling for everything else that we're going to do after that. All right, let's start. Let's go right knee up, left knee down, wood chops, all right? And go. 45 seconds here. Biggest thing, look at the shoulders, right? Coach Rei's not necessarily just moving her arms, right? But she's also turning her shoulders from left to right as well, too. And that's what's really going to go ahead and pull in a lot of that core work here. Very nice. And you're just imagining like you're throwing that dumbbell over your shoulder and then putting that dumbbell right back into your pocket. Right? We're going to go 15 seconds here. We'll get a small little transitional break, and then we'll swap over to the opposite side to the exact same thing. And then we'll finish off with that cardio burst on those prisoner jacks. All right, last 5 seconds here, gang. Very good, everybody. All right, go ahead and make that transition over to the opposite side. And here we go. Keep yourself going. All right, so Rei wants to work on some strength training for the next 100 days. She also has her competition coming up in November. I want to, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. But next year, I've only done it once. We did like the Maui 5K run up in Maui. Yeah. And me and my girlfriend want to do it again.
What area?
It's in it's like a harbor. It's like a very famous like boat harbor area, I guess. I have no idea what it's called or where it is. 5 more seconds, but that's where like the run takes place. It's by the Ocean Center, if you know where that is. All right, go ahead and let's transition to those prisoner jacks. We're gonna go 20-second sprints and go. Here we go. So keep those hips nice and low. Bring those hands up above the head. Yeah, you should start running a little bit more. See how it's not till May. And it's not till May. So see how much prep time I'm going to have to give myself? Go. 5 more seconds in that prisoner jack sprint. 3, 2, 1, and time. Rest. Very good. That's what I'm going to work on in the next 100 days. All right, everybody. Okay. Let's go ahead and transition into the next set of exercises. All right. We're going to go glute hold, overhead tricep extension. All right. So you're going to grab onto both dumbbells here. So Coach Rei, she's going to drive her hips up to the sky, right? And then from there, she's going to go ahead and bring those dumbbells right next to those ears and extend. Crushers. Yeah, basically skull crushers, right? And extend those arms up towards the sky, right? So we're going to start with that first. Now, the second exercise, what we'll transition into is we're going to keep that same bridge, but now we're going to go into a chest press instead, right? So tuck those elbows in next to the side, and Coach Rei is going to go ahead and press those dumbbells. Straight up towards the sky.
Palms facing in?
Palms facing, elbows tucked in. Okay. We'll perform the chest press on the second one. All right. Very good. And you can hold that glute bridge as well too.
What?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you had a grip switch on here.
I did.
We're not using the bars, so
yes.
Different exercise. And then cardio, mountain climbers. I think we all know how to get those mountain climbers done. So you're just gonna flip it over, perform your mountain climbers from there. All right. So there you go, like so. All right, so let's start first. We're going to go glute hold with the skull crushers and then glute hold with the chest press. All right, so we got some upper body work to do. 45 seconds and go. So think about staying heavy on the heels. Now, the thing is you don't have to overextend the hips, right? So you don't have to like drive the hips up too high, but just enough to where you can kind of feel those glutes and those hamstrings contracting. All right. And then from there, just go ahead and perform the dumbbell skull crusher, right? Get the dumbbells right next to the ears. We'll give you a little bit of rest after this, and then we'll transition right into that chest press on the second one, all right? That looks good. Excellent job, Coach Rei. All right, 15 more seconds left. Excellent work, everybody. I like what I'm seeing here. All right, last 5 seconds in those dumbbell skull crushers. We should feel those triceps starting to burn up here. And rest a little bit here for me. So bring it down, kind of shake those legs out a little bit. Now, again, we're going to put ourselves in that same spot, but now palms face in on the dumbbell chest press and go. So back up into the bridge. Elbows stay tucked in. Okay, that bridge will also allow us to get those dumbbells a little bit lower down towards the chest here. Very good. Kind of like a decline press. Like if you ever done like a decline barbell bench press, kind of mimic something like such. And you're just going to press those dumbbells straight up to the sky. Now getting a little bit more chest and shoulder work versus the tricep work that the skull crushers gave us. Excellent job, Coach Rei. Nicely done. Again, keep some tension in those glutes and those hammies, right? Don't forget about the lower body.
Jaden, it almost feels like a push-up type.
Like an inverted push-up?
Yeah, like an inverted push-up.
Actually, I mean, it's like you're doing a push-up on your knees. Yeah, so you're doing a push-up on your knees. All right, and rest. Let's go ahead and transition, roll it over. We're sprinting mountain climbers for 20 seconds. And go. Mountain climber sprints. Here we go. Keep your hands on the dumbbells if you want to. Keep your hands on the floor if you like. Whatever works best for you. Keep that back flat. Let's drive those knees forward, right in towards the chest. Coach Ray's going to stay very light on those toes here. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Very good. Okay, set number 2 done. We're knocking these out. Very nice. Okay, next one. Now, we did a good amount of the pressing. Okay, we're now going to get into some more dynamic work with the shoulders. We got around the world. All right, watch this. So we're going to take those dumbbells, palms facing forward, big open circle. All right, control the weight on the way as it comes down. Okay. Second exercise, to blast the shoulders a little bit more. Now, front raise. Okay, palms face down. Both dumbbells are going to come up at the same time. Make sure you also keep that body nice and tall. So as you're lifting those dumbbells up, make sure that we're not leaning the body back. Okay, so we want to try to take out some momentum from here. Now, if it starts to get challenging, what you can do is you can also alternate one at a time, and that's cool as well. And then last one, because we're getting upper body, we're going to go squat jumps for the cardio.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Yeah. Now, the cool part is, right, you can either use your weights for it or you can go body weight if you want to, all right? And now, if you're going to use your weights, keep the weights by your sides. Can jump from there straight up. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine too. If you can make it even.
If they're lightweight.
Yeah, if they're lightweight.
On the lighter side.
If they're a bit heavier weights, just keep it next to your side, or you can go regular squat jumps without the dumbbells.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Nah,
Sorry,
you were thinking ahead. That's what you're thinking of. Okay, let's start with the around the world. All right, palms facing forward, 45 seconds, and go. All right, so we kind of hit more of the chest, the triceps in the last one. Now we're going to just single out the shoulders and work the shoulders in a slightly different plane here. Very good. Excellent job. Again, 45 seconds. This is going to be all shoulder work, by the way. Okay, that's the only muscle that you're going to kind of try to single out here. Very nice. Yeah, palms face forward. Feet, they can be right next to each other. If you want to stagger your stance, one in front as well too, that's cool. Really, whatever's gonna keep you nice and balanced here. We got 5 more seconds to be exact. We'll take a little bit of rest. Then we'll go into those front raises and time. All right, next one, we're gonna go front raises. All right.
You know what that reminded me of?
What?
Almost like the in Osaka and that Glico man. His arms are up here, right?
On the building, and he's pushing one knee up.
He's kind of, yeah.
Actually, maybe let's do that for the next. No. All right, front raises and go. That'd be some crazy balancing act, though. Balance on one knee and then do the around the world. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of crazy. Notice how Coach Rei really controls, right, the eccentric portion or that down portion, right? So she comes up again with some good speed, but then as the dumbbells come down, she fights it just a little bit longer than you normally would. It's going to put a little bit more time under tension on those muscles. It's also going to, if anything, more or less help you to practice control, right? Not necessarily just flying the dumbbells or moving them just because, but working on trying to control the weight, feeling those muscles work through every single rep. We got about 5 more seconds. Very good, Coach Rei. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. We're going to transition into the squat jumps. Okay, you can use your dumbbells or not, and go. Squat jumps. Yeah, so weighted squat jumps if you want to level up. You can, again, also take the dumbbells away, and you can also do it without as well, too. Okay, I love these kind of squat jumps with the dumbbells. Because once you take the dumbbells off, then it feels like you're going to jump even higher. Very good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice shot. All right, Ray should be nice and pumped up here.
Yeah, legs are feeling good.
Perfect, because now we go into some single leg glute bridges.
Right.
So we did the static hold on, remember, right? We did the glute bridge with the upper body, but now we're just going to single out the lower body. Single leg glute bridge. Okay, so one leg is going to be up. Okay. Yeah, you can also put a dumbbell on your hip. Yeah, that's cool as well too. Okay, or put the dumbbell up above your chest. Okay, we're going to drive through one leg now, and we're not statically holding, so now you're going to go up and down. Okay, we're going to do both sides, and then your cardio, because we're already down there, we're going to flip it over plank jacks. Okay, we'll flip it over to some plank jacks. Okay, so let's start with the single leg glute bridge. Pick a leg, no matter what leg you want to do, and go. So drive hard through the heel, right? So we did the static hold already. Okay, so now with us moving up and down, this is going to provide a little bit more challenge for those glutes here and the hamstrings.
Yeah.
So Coach Rei keeps that dumbbell right up above her chest. Very nice, everybody. Very nice. Again, you don't need to overextend the hips too much, right? Just enough to lift them off the floor and back down nice and controlled, all right?
I always think my hips are coming up higher than they are.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. No. Hips are in the perfect position, Rei. That's good. No need to go any higher, lower. All right, rest a little bit. Let's transition over to the opposite side. Do the same thing for me. And go. Let's go again. 45 seconds here. So we got to balance out the legs. I'm going to make sure we balance out those legs now. And drive hard through those heels. Very good. And now we should be feeling it all in those glutes. Very good. Oh, I just thought, another thing I want to do over the course of the next 100 days, probably get into the sauna and the cold plunge more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that, for
more
you too.
Recovery.
Yeah, more focus on recovery. I mean, considering we got some big goals, right? We're going to push hard, right? That's the fun thing about training, but we also got to make sure we recover just as hard as well too. And rest. All right, roll yourself over. We're going to go plank jacks now. So plank position. Hop the feet out and in. You can also walk them out and go 20 seconds. Sprint. And just small hops. They don't got to be big hops. But yeah, man, I always feel so much better coming out of the sauna, to be honest. Just kind of sweating it all out.
And the cold plunge.
Yeah, and the cold. The cold plunge, it's more like a thank God it's over kind of thing, but it still makes you feel good. And rest. It's like when you do boot camp, right? The half hour, not to say that it sucks, but it can suck sometimes. And then when it's all done and you're stretching, like you walk and you're like, oh, that was so good. It's kind of that feeling that we're going for, All right. Very good. We got one more set to go through. Okay. Reverse and lateral lunges. Okay.
Sounds like fun.
We're going to do both sides here. So grab onto your weights. Okay. So you're going to hit one reverse lunge. Okay. And followed by a lateral lunge. And we're going to keep those legs low in that static hold. So sitting back, then out to the side. Okay. So you're basically just kind of reaching that dumbbell back. Okay. Now, if you want to, you could add in the motion of the dumbbells as well, too. Notice how Rei kind of runs it out as she goes. Okay? So we're going to do that both sides. And then your cardio, skater jumps. Okay? So those skater jumps, the goal is to jump as far left to right as possible. Okay? You can grab onto that dumbbell as well, too, if you want. All right. Let's begin. So we start with the reverse and lateral lunge. Again, we're going to stay in that sort of isometric hold here. And go. Right, so as Coach Rei steps the leg back and then out to the side, that dumbbell that's closest to that leg that's moving is going to come up next to the side of her body, almost as if she's, again, landing in place. Now, the main thing, though, it's not the leg that's moving, but it's this static leg right here that's going to take the hit.
Yes.
All right, that's the leg that you're working. Don't mind this leg. Right, we're moving so we can make this leg burn. Okay, and you do that for another 15 seconds. Right, I like where we're at. I like the pace that we're going. Excellent, nicely done. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1.
What a
rest.
too.
Yeah, especially coming off of those single leg glute bridges. That's tough. That's tough.
A little bit of fire going on.
All right, other side and go. Same thing, opposite side. Yeah, those like isometrics and stuff, man. I want to start incorporating that more into like the semi-private strength training upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really good one to just give them a little bit of a twist, but challenge those people as well too. Very good, very good. All right, 20 more seconds here in this set. A nice little side view here from Coach Rei, and then right into those skater jumps to finish off. And we have a little bit of time for abs. Finish off with some abs, stretch. That'll be your 30 minutes for the day, gang. Very good. Let's go about 5 more seconds. Let's keep that up. I like where we're headed with this. And rest, all right? Skater jumps. Hold on to one dumbbell, though. You're going to need it. And go. 20 seconds. Here we go. So stay nice and low. Big jumps from side to side. Again, kind of cushion with those knees. The bigger the jump, the better. All right, very nice. Stay nice and low. Try to cover as much distance from left to right as you possibly can. Final 5 seconds here, everybody. 3, 2, 1, and time. Rest job. All right. Very good, Coach Rei. Let's make our way back down to the floor. We're going to go ahead and finish off with a little bit of core work. Okay, you can keep one dumbbell with you. We're going to use one dumbbell. Okay. So to start, we're going to go legs up with that one dumbbell. Okay. Opposite side, we're going to go toe touches. Okay. So Rei's going to kind of punch. Yeah, you can almost think of like a chest press. Take that dumbbell from the side, punch up and across to the opposite leg. And then you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay. And then last one, we're going to turn it into a plank. Keep the dumbbell out in front. Plank reaches. And you're just going to use that dumbbell as a way to kind of gauge your distance. Core stays tight. Reach the dumbbell. Yeah, reach the hands out. Touch the top of that dumbbell. Perfect. Okay, so right, left side on the toe touches. And then plank hold with the reach. All right, we'll go 20 seconds. And go. So on your back side. There you go. Yep.
It's like a punch, block the face.
Yeah, block the face. Counter with the hand. And you're protecting yourself from your feet. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe that. Let's go about 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch other side. So pass them over.
It's muscle memory in case you're standing.
True.
Punching.
Very true.
Blocking the face. Not necessarily in this position.
10 more seconds, you guys. Here we go. All right. We're going to transition into that plank touch and go. So turn around. Yep. Just place that dumbbell a little bit further out in front of you. Plank position, and then reach that hand right out in front. Here we go. Yeah, give it a nice little tap. So for a split second, right, instead of being on all fours, you're going to be on 3/4 of your body. You're on all threes, right? So you're going to have to pull in a little bit more stability with the core. Look at Coach Rei's hips, right? She's going to try to refrain from rocking them too much. Right, one more time, and back to your back, and go. Last one, and go right into those toe touches. Right, again, take that weight, punch up and across the body. So you are going to get a little bit of upper body work as well, too. But also kind of working a little bit of that rotation as well as you kind of drop that shoulder. Also, Coach Rei's doing a really awesome job of keeping those legs straight, so try to keep it as straight as you can. Switch, other side, go. 20 seconds opposite side. Very nice. Kind of keep the shoulders and the head kind of curled off the mat. We don't want them to be too flat on the floor. We're going to engage that upper core, those upper abs a little bit more here with this guy. All right, plank in 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. And go. Last 20 seconds here. Plank position. Reach those hands out. Give it a nice little light tap on the very top. And try not to rock those hips. So take a slightly wider base if you need to. That should help you out. All right, and 3, 2, 1, and that is it. Hey, okay, very good. Let's push back into our child's pose. Hips back, chest down. Go ahead and stretch. Stretch out here. Great, productive half hour, gang. Thank you so much for joining us here today. That was awesome. You got a little bit of everything for today's workout, all right? Take your right arm, thread it underneath the left side. Drop down onto that shoulder here. Good. Let's go ahead and stretch out the shoulders. Awesome work, gang. All right. All right. And go ahead and switch over to the opposite side. Here we go. So, yep, 100 more days left in this year. What are you going to do with those next 100 days? Tuck your toes underneath, push your hips up to the sky. Down dog. Yeah, walk yourself up to the top. That's fine. Yeah, walk yourself up to the top. All right, shake that out. Take a nice big deep breath in. And you can exhale one more time. And exhale. All right. Very good. Let's bring it in. Here we go. We are.
Relentless.
We are.
Relentless.
You are.
Relentless.
All right. See y'all later, and hopefully see you guys at the 15-year anniversary on November 1st. All right. Peace out.